Hi, it's Alaska Granny. If you've been reading the news, maybe you're shocked to read that certain cities are worried about there being chaos and violence after the election. Different cities, buildings within cities, and even counties across America are concerned that there's going to be some violence, some eruptions, some discontent, and it's something to pay attention to. Other parts of the world are also locking down their citizens again. Ireland, Wales, France, Germany are being asked to stay at home. They're being very restricted where they're allowed to go, when they can go out, the documentation they need to have. And maybe you even read that in California, Governor Newsom has put out extra special rules about Thanksgiving holidays. How many people you can be with on your Thanksgiving holiday, how long you can be together, where you're allowed to be, and what activities you're allowed to do. It's a little concerning, the restrictions that they're trying to put on private citizens, whether it's our safety from violence, from civil unrest, from election disputes, and from a pandemic. If you don't have all of the prepping supplies that you need, it's not too late. I'll give you a quick list of some top preps that you can still buy, stockpile for your family, so that you have the things you need. Then if it becomes unsafe, or you're required to stay home, or there's a rush at the stores and things become in short supply again, you'll have things that you need, that your family depends on, and you don't have to worry then that you won't have what you need. The first thing you should look for are canned goods. Stock up on chili, soup, ravioli, beef stew, all the kinds of foods that you could open and eat that wouldn't require any cooking, that you could make meals for your family. Get some packaged goods. Pick up pasta and sauces, packages of noodle mixes, any kind of foods that you enjoy eating. Get some of those. Get a wide variety. Get some canned entrees, meats, fruits and vegetables, all kinds of packaged foods. Foods that you can make meals for your family right out of your pantry for quite a long time. Stock up if you can find PPE or personal protective equipment. Maybe you still need some masks or gloves. Get the soaps and cleaners you need. Disinfectants if you can find them, laundry detergent, dishwashing soap. Stock up on the cleaners and disinfectants, the items that you like to clean your home so that you can maintain the cleanliness. The holiday season is coming. Stock up on flour, sugar, yeast, the supplies you need to make the foods that you enjoy. Stock up on the ingredients that you count on using during your holiday baking. Do you have enough paper products? Everything from toilet paper to paper towels, paper napkins, paper plates. The ability to buy those items comes and goes. Sometimes they're in short supply, sometimes you can find them. If you remember back to the beginning of 2020, you couldn't get a lot of the paper products that you wanted. If you find them now and you need them, stock up so that you have them going forward. Winter is here. Make sure that you have flashlights and fresh batteries, and include batteries for all the things that your kids use. If they have lots of toys that require batteries, get extras of those. We have been spending so much time at home, and we may be going through things like batteries, and you may not have thought about stocking up on those. Make sure you also have a fire extinguisher just to be safe. And then if you have not bought long-term food storage, if you don't have a bunch of rice and beans and you can still find them in the store, pick some up. Get a great big bag of rice, a great big bag of beans, or get small bags just so that you have a bountiful supply of food. Dried foods like rice, beans, pasta, oatmeal go a long way to making cheap meals out of foods that can last in your pantry for a long, long time. Go through your personal hygiene items, the soaps, toothpaste, cleaners, lotions that you use from the time you get up in the morning until you go to bed at night. Make sure that you have enough of those things to last for a month or two or more, and then stock up now while you can. Then if we have unrest and violence from the upcoming election, or if the pandemic surges and we're required to stay home, if the government decides to try to tell us how we can celebrate and who we can gather with, then we don't have to worry about having the things that we need if we're restricted to stay home. No one likes the way the events in the world are unfolding right now, but we have to deal with what it is. We can look forward with a positive outlook that things are going to get better, this too shall pass, but in the meantime, make sure that you're providing the things that you need no matter what the future brings. If you liked my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else who might enjoy it. Learn more at alaskagranny.com, and please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.